Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Dave. I hope everybody is doing okay this morning. It's actually a pretty nice morning. Probably don't need the sunglasses. The sun's in right now, but I will tell you it might get bright, so I might have to put those sunglasses on. We are in sunny California, sunny South Carolina. I got California on the brain, heading back to California here in a couple weeks, so looking forward to that as well. I hope everybody is doing great out there this morning. We are doing just fine here on the East Coast. After this week, we are heading up to Maryland. So if you're in the Carolinas, Virginia, and you'd like us to stop in and say hello, if you're along the way, or you'd like us to come do our show there, reach out to us. Let us know. We are still doing our show. We are still traveling this great country. And man, I can't believe it already. We're on the East Coast, and we got to go all the way west again. So we'll be seeing all the other Midwest states on the way through. So keep us in mind. Keep us in mind. All right, everybody, where are you joining us from today is always the question. We love when people from around the world join us. Let us know where you're joining us from. And hey, let us know what you think of the show. Give us some feedback. Tell me you hate my shirt. I don't care. Let's just have a conversation. Let's keep it real. And let's move the conversation forward each and every day. All right, so with that said, I'm in a trailer park today, like an RV park. It's actually really, really nice, believe it or not. The ocean's just right over there. As we're at the coast visiting some family while we're here, which is nice. So enjoying that, I must say. Hey, Ryan Swanstrom from South Dakota. What's up, Ryan? Thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate you very much and appreciate everybody else out there. All right, so what did we have going on this week that everybody possibly has either seen or not seen? That's what we talk about on Coffee with Dave. Make sure you have your coffee. It's a little dirty. I've been drinking out all morning, but I got my AutoVol coffee here this morning, everybody. I got my AutoVol coffee mug. So if you want to send me your coffee mug, you'll have it on the show. We'll put it up for you. Just let me know in a private chat, wherever you may be. I love it. I love it. Bringing industry together and education. And we got more of that coming up next week. We're going to hop into that in just a moment. But first, why don't we talk about our past week? We had Mark Bare Naked Wille on the show this past week, which is always fun. But we started off this past week with our Monday expert interview with Dan Swift, President, CEO, and Chairman of the Board of BSB Design. Now, they are a design firm with over 200 architects, engineers, and designers. And we talked about everything from implanting computer chips in the human brain. Why do we carry our groceries from the garage to the kitchen? Why is there not just a pass-through from the garage right into the pantry? How can your house save you time and make you healthier? Think about this. This is what they are focused on. And how can they use technology to do it? Or just make simple changes that take a lot of time, puts a lot of time back into your pocket. And I think this is a conversation that more and more people need to understand and we need to look at. And I think it's more on the forefront of what's happening out there due to COVID. We're all spending more time at home. So if you're interested in learning from one of the best, he's a futurist as well, one of the best architects and design firms that are out there, that are working all over the country, if not the globe, are researching and bringing data in to understand how we can live better. How we can live better. So that's one of the things that you definitely want to tune in for. And he's an interesting guy. He's on the list of one of the most interesting guys out there. So you gotta love it. He was a great guest to have on the show. Ryan was asking, let's see, Gilbert saying, let me get to Gilbert first. Just had coffee made from Honduras beans. Gilbert, you're going to have to send me some fresh Honduras coffee, man. Whole beans so I can grind it up, put it in my French press. It's like the highlight of my morning is my French press. And as I sit here, right, I don't know how many of you camp or been to like RV parks and things like we're in right now. The smell of eggs and bacon right now is beyond belief. Mark and I were talking about our speakers. We have scratch and sniff speakers now that we can smell through the sound. If you believe that, I'll sell you ice in the North Pole. But the smell here is amazing, absolutely amazing. So, Gilbert, I need an MMC3 coffee mug, and I need it filled with fresh Honduras coffee. Medium roast is what I like to put in the French press. If I'm doing it in a coffee maker, I do dark, but typically 99% of the time it's French press for me. All right, we have Ryan. Do you travel in an RV all the time? Ryan, yes, I do. Lately, we have. We've been on the road. There's a baby screaming over. We've been on the road, I guess, going on 7 months now. 7 months. We've been back and forth to California. We've been north. We've been south. And we're heading west again. And we're on the road traveling, showcasing innovation and people that are doing it better in our construction industry. That's what it's all about. I don't want the same old on this show. We need people that are trying to make a difference. We have a shortage of close to 400,000 tradesmen and women. Greg, I see Greg Ugaldi's checking in. So correct me if I'm wrong, Greg, 400,000, right? And we're short. I don't know what the housing shortage is up to. Maybe Greg can put that in the comment too. But we're short housing and we're short tradespeople. That has to change. And the way we've been doing it, obviously, has not worked. Lumber's through the roof and everything else is through the roof. So hopefully these things are going to turn around. So with that said, we'll keep moving on. Greg Ugaldi, the immediate past chair of the NAHB. Great week, Dave and Jen. Hey, tonight we see Darius Rucker at the Performing Arts Center next to our new apartment community. Come on. I want to go. Can you send me a helicopter down and fly us up for that? That's going to be really cool. I love Darius Rucker. Wagon Wheel, right? Anybody know that song? It's one of my favorite songs out there. The kids and I jam out to it when we're driving down the road all the time. So enjoy that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Ryan says houses do need a pass-through to the kitchen, right? Like when you listen to this conversation that we had, Ryan, with Dan Swift, these are just little changes that make huge differences. And that's just one, not two. We talk about what it's like when you get home, unwind. Before you start having conversation with your family, before you start engaging, like how do you do those pass-through moments? Everybody knows you're home, but you have some time and space before that conversation starts. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's why I have an hour commute. I asked about that. That's really not a time to unwind. And it was interesting. So I guess your house is your sanctuary and you got to get to it. So check it out. Monday was super, super cool. Ryan says it's cool. Yeah, we've been on the road, man, enjoying it. So tune in. Make sure you hit that like and share. And Ryan, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, we're pushing everybody to YouTube. We're well over 100,000 minutes being viewed every 28 days on YouTube. 100,000. I think it's even much higher than that. And we're getting ready to release our boxable review video. First ones to release the boxable casita model. I know I said it last week, but I wasn't able to show anything last week. My internet was horrible. Hopefully my internet is good and strong today. So if it is, please let me know. When you're wireless and you're on the road, these are the things we deal with all the time. Try and beat it, but it never works all the time. All right, Ryan, thank you so much for tuning in. Stick around. I'm going to show you a sizzle reel that we did for Boxable in just a few moments. So let me get back to the week. So that's what we started off our week with. And then Wednesday on our product spotlight, we are reimagining how we do mechanical systems in HVAC. Who tuned in for that show? Who? Anybody? Well, I know who did on our side. David Goldstein, who's the founder and CEO of Hydronic Shell Technologies. And you know what's great about this show? Already, people have reached out to him to try and work with them. Not just one, not just two. He sent me a really nice thank you note. And this is what our show is all about. This is the place to come and learn about what's happening in the world. I'm about to get blinded by the sun. Where's my glasses? So this is where people come to learn and find new technology. They can't wait all year for trade shows. We can't wait all year to just run across somebody, especially during COVID. So this has become a place to where we can share knowledge and share new companies, new ideas, better ways of building, because we cannot continue to do it the way we have been doing it. And this is what's so wonderful about Dave Cooper Live and where we're heading, what we're doing. And we got some big things coming up. If you're going to be at BCMC, we will be doing our show live with the components industry at their event, BCMC, SPCA. Join us because we will be there live on location, streaming all the good stuff happening there. But you're gonna have to come to see all the good stuff. We're just gonna keep giving you those inside looks. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna get together with other people that are trying to do it better. So what was David Goldstein doing? Cooling and ventilation for deep energy retrofits. How do you take old buildings? New York City is one we talked about because that's where he is from. How do you take an old building and bring it to net zero energy without removing all the tenants from inside the building? Well, guess what? Hydronic Shell has come up with a solution. And not only do you upgrade and retrofit to net zero, you put a new skin on the building as well. Imagine the skin is the living, breathing thermal insulator and cooling unit that goes around the building. It gives it a nice, clean, modern look, and it's functional. And the only disruption you have to the tenants on the inside of those buildings, apartments, condos, whatever, is they remove the existing window. That's it. That's it. So if you want to look at a new product and you have an old building out there and you want to come up with a better solution on how to retrofit it, you definitely want to reach out to David Goldstein from Hydronic Shell Technologies. Check out their show. Check out what they have done. All right. And then moving on, of course, we had BS Friday. And always with BS Friday, we have our good friend Mark Bare Naked Willie on the show, hosting with myself. And do we have a lot of fun? I think a lot of people would vouch. Here comes that sun again. A lot of people would vouch. We have so much fun on BS Fridays. And this Friday was no different. We were actually launching a new product this past Friday. New product. Actually, well, there was a new product too, but a new event. A lot of people come to Dave Cooper Live and want to launch their events. And that's what we were doing on this show. So let me go down here to it and we will put it up. We had Joe Cook and Travis Brungardt from Catalyst Build. Catalyst Build. Okay, big deal. Catalyst Build. But guess what? They're also the guys from BS Beer. That's right. BS and Beer, Kansas City. And you know what? They showed up for our show on Friday with beer. I missed that memo. I was the only one without a beer. Mark had a ginger beer, but I don't know if that counts. Is ginger beer real beer? And do my glasses make the internet go funny looking? Is ginger beer real beer? Anybody know? I don't know. All right, listen, everybody. If you were just joining us, please hit that like and share button right now. We are live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Got to go to Twitch. That's where the young folks are. And if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. You can go there and watch all of the shows that we have been talking about day in, day out, 24 hours a day. Watch it as many times as you want. Take notes, write down names, take information, use it so you can build better. That's the way it goes. All right, so what did we have on? We had BS and beer on. And let me see if I can pull this up. The Midwest Building Science Symposium. So if you're in Kansas City, you want to go to the Midwest Building and Science Symposium. Why, may you ask? Well, because they're going to be drinking beer. They're going to be eating at one of the number one, what's Kansas City barbecue places, number one barbecue places. It's a must-eat place. I think they said Anthony Bourdain. Is that the food guy, right? Anthony Bourdain. It's one of the top 5 places you have to try. Let's try some different looks here. So you definitely want to check out this at the Midwest Building Science Symposium. If you are in the area, they're only allowing, I think, 200 people. So if you want to sign up, you definitely need to sign up. Now, here is the value of all of this, everybody. The speakers, Ben Bogey, Randy Williams, Peter Yost, Mike Gurton, Steve Basic from the Build Show, and Jake Bruton also from the Build Show. This is why you want to go to this event. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. You know, and the interesting thing about these events and what's going on there is, you know, Joe Cook and Travis Brungardt, they do this because they want to, not because they're making money. They build full time. They are trades within the trades. And guess what? They're electricians. They're master plumbers. They're framers. They do most of their stuff themselves to build it better. And their whole concept and the mindset is, how do we build something today that impacts not just this generation that they're building for, but the future generations? How do you do it? And how do you do it in a way that makes an impact on all of them? That is a powerful thing to be doing for sure. All right. Appreciate that. Let me pull this out here. We're going to go back to what is next. What is coming up this week? Well, we have some travel coming up this week. So Wednesday's a little shoddy on what we might be doing there. But Monday expert interview is not. We are traveling all the way to Australia. Who wants to go to Australia with me? Anybody? They're on lockdown, so we may have to stay there for a while. Doesn't sound like a bad place to have to be stuck, at least not to me. But all the way to Australia, we have Martin Fenn coming on the show. Martin Fenn, MCIOB, MMC, offsite construction, DFMA, sustainability, innovation, and leadership. Okay, so you say, yeah, big deal. Well, guess what? They are currently focused on enhancing modern methods of construction and design for manufacture and assembly, right, DFMA, through lessons learned, market engagement in order to increase the benefits. All right, yeah, so there's a lot of people talking about stuff like that. Well, they go a step further. Now, it's in the school system. They have curriculum. They are teaching the next generation about MMC, modern methods of construction. They are teaching the next generation about DFMA, design for manufacturer assembly. They are teaching the next generation about sustainability. And there's a big program going on with them. And I'd be willing to bet Martin and I are going to team up on some things. If I have my way, there's some amazing things that we're going to do together. So you definitely want to tune in for this. Mr. Ugaldi, if you're out there, Monday is one you guys want to listen to. I think it'll be a really cool thing for the education department at NAHB to hear what they're doing over there, because these might be some things that we can implement to build it better. That's what I love about it. That's what I love about it. All right, so that is Monday, and then we are traveling north. So last Saturday, I had bad internet. I was going to show you the intro sizzle reel, a little fun we were having at Boxable. If you want to see it, I can put that up there if you want to see it. Ryan says my internet looks pretty good today. Hey, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate you. It's quiet out there. What's up, peeps? Not a whole lot of people wanting to chat with Dave. Look, I'm in South Carolina. There's a lot of manufacturing in South Carolina. Heck, I might even drive over to B. Marco in Greenville. You know, they have a plant in Greenville. I might just do that. We'll see. All right. 5 wwws. Is that 5 stars? I have no idea what that means. I appreciate you, Greg. I appreciate you, Greg. I think you should go live tonight from the concert. Or is it Saturday? What'd you say? Tonight we see, no, it was tonight. Darius Rucker. You should go live from the concert. All right, listen, so here we go. You guys want to see the Boxable video? Check this out. This is the stream. Jen and I did a complete review of the Casita model. This is something that we're going to be doing now as we travel across the country, is actually reviewing products. And I'm not just talking any products. This is, don't send me another, widget that's been around for a while. We're going to be reviewing products that have been on the that have not been on the market before, that are making press, moving forward, doing it better, net zero, healthier living, any of the above, but it has to be different. All right, here's our silly intro video, or sizzle reel, but it's not the video itself.
You really are out to change the world. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'll beat you to it, I bet. You want to race?
Let's do it.
Let's get in the truck.
Let's do it. I'm driving. I'm driving.
That's Galliano.
Oh!
And we did that in the manufacturing facility. And we did that in the parking lot. You got to join them. They're awesome people. We had a lot of fun, him and his dad. You got to stay tuned. We have the Casita review coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we are out here having a lot of fun. And I think people really need to understand how much fun we are having. There you go. Boxable's tiny foldable house tour coming up We're going to release all of this Monday, and it's going to grow, and I think it's going to probably get a ton of reaction. This is the same thing that Elon Musk recently bought. They say he's living in it, but I don't believe it. Elon, if you're listening, send us a picture of you sleeping in the tiny house. But he might be. You never know. All right, everybody, listen. Hey, Rob's with us. What's happening, Rob? Good morning. Good to see you, Rob. That's a wrap, everybody. It's been a good week. It's been a long week. We got some things coming up that we gotta travel to, and we're gonna have fun doing it. I hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday. I hope you enjoy your Sunday. I think I'm gonna sit on the beach with my kids this afternoon and just relax a little bit, and then we're gonna be hard at it again come Monday. We're gonna bring you more and more stuff. So Andrew Wilkins in the house this morning. Well, it's not morning for you. Hi, Dave and Jen, everyone from across the pond. Have a good day, all. Yeah, you too, Andrew. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all the support. Ryan, Rob. He's laughed in my box. Well, isn't that silly? Wait until you see the house. Wait until you see the house review, Rob. It's actually, I don't know. I'm partial. I think it's a pretty good. I think it's a pretty good review, and I was pretty impressed with their product. But you'll have to wait and see what we have to say when we release it. It's not a flimsy product. I'll give you that much. Not by a long shot for anybody. All right, everybody, listen. It is 9:30. I've been chatting away for almost 30 minutes here. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Greg, enjoy the concert. Have some fun. Unwind, relax, but don't tailgate too hard, my friend. We need to see you on Monday. You got a lot of work still to do for this industry. Everybody else, thank you so much for tuning in, having coffee with Dave. Go grab yourself a cup of Joe. Enjoy your morning, and guess what? We'll see you Monday. Bye now.